It always does that. Hi everyone. I just have to go live and this selfie stick flips. So sorry if you're watching the recording. Nobody's come on yet. Just fast forward a few seconds and I'll start. So I've been sharing one of my marketing friends' page today and yesterday. She's doing really well with that attraction marketing. She's in the makeup niche, beauty niche, and you know, she's really leading with value and branding herself properly and you know, using Facebook marketing the way it's supposed to be used. Guys, say hi in the comments. I want to know who you are and if you are new, where you're coming from, if you haven't met yet. So let's talk about this. So I do apologise, I look half dead because I've been up since 5 o'clock again and it's been a long day, a nice day, a good day, a long day, but I've got loads of messages to get back to. So if you're watching this, I will get back to you by tomorrow, the latest. So let's talk about Facebook marketing and branding and some myths that you know you encounter a lot and what you might be missing out on. Okay, so no matter how many times you know you post content on Facebook or you do a live stream like what I'm doing right now or anything, if you haven't got your target audience right, you're marketing to the wrong people. Okay, you need to really clarify, you know, take the time out and do an avatar of your ideal prospect. Who do you want to work with? Yeah, what's their attitude like? I mean, this is something I constantly talk about all the time. You know, if you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to no one. When you're prospecting, that's different. Okay, but on Facebook, you've got to be very specific with your audience. Otherwise, you're going to be talking to vegetarians about your steak, like what Mike Dillard said in his book. If you haven't read the book, Magnetic Sponsoring, definitely get it. I always talk about that. That was my first book that I read on attraction marketing, direct response. And you know, a few people I'm speaking to and they are struggling in their you know, primary company because you know, it's been 2 years and yeah, they make some sales, but that goal that they've got isn't getting hit because they're told to just add random people on Facebook and never really look into their target audience deeply. And that's what I did for the first 18 months and it kept me struggling and lost in this profession. So really right now, the way, you know, the industry's moved on, there are far more people that are in the home-based business that are pretty much lost. Same way I was for 18 months when I first came in. Rather than going out and finding people that want jobs, right? I mean, I was speaking to a girl, I think a few weeks ago it was, and she was told to, you know, download a whole load of CVs. Why would you want to download CVs? Those are people that are looking for jobs. You know, you need to be looking for people that are looking for business or at least are aware of the home-based business, network marketing, MLM, direct sales, whatever it is. Those are the people that are actively looking for what you've got to offer. All you've got to do is really brush up your skills of marketing, right? Get some knowledge, get some skills, or at least have, you know, phenomenal leaders behind you that can duplicate the results for you while you're learning, yeah, and bring those people in. If you can guarantee results, which not many people can, if they are coachable and you've got a step-by-step system in place that will teach them the main 6 pillars of an online business. And if you're familiar with my training that I did in the group a couple of weeks ago on 6 pillars, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, let me know, I'll add it to the group and I'll tag you to that training. It was exclusively for the people in my group. And you know, you've got to go through those 6 pillars. There's no way out of it. It really isn't. If you miss the first pillar, you're not going to get anywhere, you know, for long. You know, you can take as much action as you want, but if your mindset, which is the first pillar, isn't developed to the level it should be at, you're going to be like constantly doing actions and not having retention in your business as well. Okay, and if you're constantly doing self-development and not taking action, following the rest of the 5 steps, then you're just going to be lost as well. Okay, so it's all of a process that you've got to take place. You need a mentor to guide you through. I mean, that is a must. You're either going to have a mentor to speed up your process of learning, or you're going to go and do it yourself. It'll take you probably twice as long. Okay, you can't do it both ways. You know, there's Matt Morris who took 3 or 4 years to really grasp network marketing. Eric Worre took some time as well. But now if you've got access to mentors, invest in them. Get one and shorten your learning curve. Yeah, that was the best thing I did. I mean, I've only been in network marketing 3 years, but compared to the guy that's been in network marketing for probably 10 years, I've got more, not that I'm bragging, but when I look at his or her, this is somebody, I don't want to mention the name, but when I look at their marketing, I'm thinking, guy, go do it, like, what are you doing? You're like, it's not there, because you must, they've not invested in their learning. So you've really got to, I mean, you're either going to go on the journey by yourself and be lost. I mean, Editor, Letitia both know what I'm talking about here. They've both invested in themselves, and they will be speeding up their process to learning and getting better, because they're going to learn from their own mistakes, but also their mentors' mistakes, and won't repeat what they've done, or their, people around them in the community. So definitely, invest in yourself and get that target audience right. You need it step by step. I mean, I used to be lost on YouTube, right? I used to be on YouTube watching Ray Higdon, watching Eric Worre, watching Todd Falcone. It was like, do this, and he's doing that, and she's doing this, and everyone's doing their own thing. And I was getting that training, I was getting that information, but no one was there to tell me, like, now you need to do it this way, and then now you need to go into this stage, and you need to slow down. That was one thing I wasn't doing. I wasn't slowing down. I was on every platform and doing everything, but then really converting no sales, because I was just chatting to people, and if even that, because I didn't even have the confidence to chat to people at the time. After my first company situation that happened, I lost a lot of confidence. So I was just marketing like crazy, and if you're just going to market and not prospect or talk to people, there's no conversion at all. No sales are going to be made. But you've also got to get right which type of people you're talking to. I will definitely, Editor. Yes, and that, Letitia, that's something I learned from my mentor. I finally did invest in myself and hooked up with a mentor that you've just quoted, and I speeded up my process. Instead of taking me 5 years, it took me, it was 2015, 2 years. It took me 2 years to get to where I am right now, and I've got a stronger vision to get to where I am by 2020. I don't think I would have had that vision right now if I didn't invest in my mentor, followed her guide, step by step. I mean, I will be sending out an email, definitely, Editor, tomorrow. So if you're on my email list, watch out for this email. It is amazing. I mean, I think I wrote most of it already, and I've just got the ending to write. If you grow your value, doesn't matter what company you're in, the company, the system, and I'm with a couple of income streams, like a couple of businesses, just one primary though, and that system, that business will do nothing for the person that you're going to bring in. It'll be you that'll do it. So that company won't sit down with the person and do a person-centered approach to their skills to meet their basic human needs, make sure they're feeling fulfilled in the profession that they're in while they're working with you. No one's going to do that apart from yourself. So invest in yourself. Have you on the front end offer, not the marketing system, whatever it is. Yeah, you're on the front end. So now, I mean, this was a realization that I found not long ago by somebody when I was telling him that, I think I mentioned this. Well, it's in my email. I'll talk about it in my email. It's a really nice story. So if you're on my email list, you'll get that email tomorrow. If you're not, let me know. I'll send you my subscription link. So I'm excited for this email. It's probably the most heaviest emotionally one that I wrote so far. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. Well, no, Monday now. I'm taking tomorrow off from my live. So I'll catch you on Monday. Have a great evening. Editor, I'll add you to the group shortly. Have a great evening.